the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
This video is geared towards intermediate level players looking to improve dribbling through defenders. In this video, we also will be incorporating the classification of the motor skill and subsequent drills with the use of Gentile's taxonomy, as well as incorporating proper use of feedback. The critical factors for this motor skill include being on their toes, having close control of the ball, and keeping their head up. Being on their toes allows the athlete to be prepared and allows for a quicker reaction time. Having a small step-to-touch ratio allows the athlete to keep close control of the ball in order to keep possession. Having the athlete keep their head up allows for environmental awareness. Some flexible factors include which part of the foot the athlete chooses to make contact with and their speed of dribble. The motor skill we will be working up to is having the athlete successfully dribble the ball through the defenders. This skill is classified as 4D in Gentile's taxonomy because it has inner child variability, regulatory conditions in motion, object manipulation, and body transport. We will be giving the athlete 4 drills to incorporate in practice. These drills follow whole and part practice where the drills will be increasing in difficulty and complexity. For the first drill, the athlete will weave in and out of a set of cones without the ball and will be encouraged to stay on their toes while holding their head up. Some external cues for the athlete would be think like a ballerina for keeping on their toes and look forward for keeping their head up. This first drill is classified as 1C in Gentile's taxonomy because it includes body transport, no inner child variability, stationary regulatory conditions, and no object manipulation. The athlete can move on to the next drill once they have successfully completed 8 out of 10 trials. For the second drill, we will have the athlete weave in and out of cones with a ball, classifying it as 3D in Gentile's taxonomy since it includes object manipulation, body transport, regulatory conditions in motion, and no inner child variability. The third drill will be a continuation of the second drill, however the athlete will be instructed by the coach to incorporate different dribbling styles, right foot only, left foot only, or both feet. This drill is classified as 4D in Gentile's taxonomy since it has object manipulation, body transport, inner child variability, and regulatory conditions in motion. The final drill will have the athlete complete the motor skill by having them dribble through defenders. Again, this motor skill is classified as 4D in Gentile's taxonomy. Throughout the practice, the athlete may make mistakes since they are not yet experts. This is when the coach provides augmented feedback to assist the athlete. Specifically, the coach will give prescriptive knowledge of performance feedback after the trial. A faded technique will be used throughout the practice since it encourages the refinement of movements and is less redundant. Here is a week-long practice program which shows practice variability by changing the number of drills completed in a single practice session. For example, Monday's practice has 2 drills while Wednesday's practice has 4. The practice variability is first organized using a serial approach in order to introduce the drills to the athlete. As the individual progresses through the week, practice design can be introduced as increasing practice, where the level of contextual interference is changed by changing the order of the drills. Contextual interference can also be changed during practice. For example, during the third drill where the athlete is asked by the coach to perform a specific dribbling style, the order in which these dribbling styles are performed can be changed. Learning will be assessed by using retention and transfer tests. First, a retention test will be given 48 hours after the practice session by asking the athlete to complete 8 successful trials of dribbling in and out to the last cone and back. If done successfully, then the athlete may move on to the next motor skill. If not done successfully, the athlete will continue training on the same motor skill. A transfer test will then be given by seeing if the athlete can perform the motor skill successfully in a game-like setting. At this point, the athlete should successfully complete their practice of dribbling through defenders and show improvement in their motor skill performance.